Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2869, which is a hard level. We can tell by the purple and the skull. We've got 19 moves to clear out 16 frosting and collect 27 licorice. Now, of course, I've got to get rid of all this frosting not only for this, but also to be able to take the licorice down. And the licorice is tricky. For every time that I take out licorice, no new licorice forms and can be dispensed, and then when I leave it alone, it can be dispensed, similarly to how chocolate works, although there's sometimes a one-turn delay. I know that because of the conveyor belt, this side is always going to be harder to take out than this side. So if I can, I'd like to make moves against the frosting right here, right away. I can't, so I'll take this out, and then hope for the best over here. Ooh, let's start this licorice right away. Now look at this. It almost worked, but this is no longer populating because we've got these blockers in the way. So let's see about trying to make some stripes or something that could help us. Maybe, possibly. Got a lot of red here. It just doesn't seem to be working out. I'll go ahead and keep trying to take out frosting. Now I know I said that the licorice forms when we leave it alone, but it is a blocker, so sometimes it is tough to leave it alone on the board. And sometimes the cascading just takes it out. But it's a fine balance because you need to take it out so you've got space to make specials so that you can make more licorice so that you can take it out. So you have to go kind of like a tug of war with it. I want to move this over. I don't want to use it where it is. It would go in this kind of ditch here. I need it to hit this in order to get it to work. This is a hard level, and I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it this time around. I'm not producing enough licorice. I've had people say it's no fair, we didn't get enough licorice on the board. It's our responsibility to produce the licorice by leaving it rest just the right amount and then taking it out just the right amount. And of course it's tough to do if you don't get the setup you want. I certainly didn't get the setup I want, but I've got a lot of lives, so I'm going to keep going with this. If you just want to see me beat it, you can advance to the last couple minutes of the recording. But if you want to see how I develop my strategy, stick around. We'll see how we can get this done. So already over here I can make this move, which is so much better. Now it's still not cleared out. I still have work to do, but I'm making more progress here than I did last time. So I'm hopeful, at least. Take out a little bit on this side too. And this is where I really need to make a special. This special, I just don't see it as being beneficial. I don't know what it would do to help. So I have to look at other things that might help. Well, I can try to get something going with these purple here. So I set up a special instead of taking a special that isn't very significant. I've got the licorice pouring down now. I've got this removed. But I've got to get something to help over here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. It's such a hard get. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Although, there we go. So now I'm going to open up these two, and these are the two areas that I really want most to clear out because they help to allow us to reach everything else. See, I'm taking out licorice, so no new licorice can form, but pretty soon I'll have all the licorice removed, and then I'll have the opportunity to allow things to stream through. So now I didn't take any out, and I'm not taking any out, so now it's starting to stream. So here's where I want to make the most chaotic move possible, because I want this to stream through. So I'm going to make a wrapped candy, which is going to make a wrapped candy, and we're still streaming that licorice in. Now we want to not remove any licorice. Oh, stink, I removed licorice. Silly me. Not remove any licorice so we can stream some in, but I don't think I'm going to get this done this time round either. Just not quite enough, but we got closer. So you can see that there is a method to this. there's that play between leaving things alone and collecting them. And definitely being able to make moves on this side of the board is so beneficial. I can't quite do that this time. I'm going to go for a cascade and see what happens there. That's something nice that happened. Although now, in order to make this really pay off, I'm going to need to set it with a stripe to help out. I don't have any good moves. That stripe is likely just to blow this up. So again, no good moves on this board that I have that I can see. Here, we'll take this. Now what? Sometimes I like to take out a color that isn't very prevalent in order to concentrate the rest of the colors. I think I'm just going to take out blue. I've got to get this producing, and that will concentrate the colors down. So maybe I can get some specials here now. Okay, so I've got a striped wrapped. Unfortunately, it's not going to cut through this licorice, so that's not going to work very well for me. Yikes. This is just a sad, sad situation. Okay, that's better. I still can't reach over here, but at least I can get all things producing on this side. So, if I can get this open, I'll be in a better situation over here to help bring those licorice through. Yeah, it's not working. That stripe would take too long to wend around there, so that's not going to work. Yeah. Okay, so we try again. Like I said, just show up at the very last if you're tired of watching me lose. But remember, I didn't really get the opportunity to hit this top portion over here like I prefer. I'm going to pause the recording and I'll meet you back here with some more lives. Okay, I like this. I can hit this side right away. Remember, this side's more valuable to us. Got this open, but it doesn't stream anything yet. Making stripes, but they're not going in the right direction or the right situated in the right location, so we've got to change that. Got this streaming now. Okay, that's good. Strike this, strike this. Wow. Nothing good, no good moves. Now there's a great move. Except, do I have red aimed where I need it? I don't. One of the reasons is I've got so much licorice in the way. So I'm going to try to remove some licorice and make this a more reasonable setup for myself. It's still not good. I still don't have a lot of red, but maybe this will strike over that way. I'm taking out more licorice. I'm risking this in order to hope for a better setup. Okay. Now I've got red where I want it. There we go. That's what I wanted. I still have three three frosting to remove and lots of licorice to bring down. 8 licorice to bring down. So there's that, and we've opened things up, and we're opening this up, and now we're streaming this through. I've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 on the board. I can collect 3 of them over here. Oh, I got 4. This might just work. Got it. Okay, that was hard fought. I took a few extra turns in there trying to get this done. You didn't see all of my playthroughs. A lot of them were very repetitive. So this actually took me 26 times to get this one done. I was determined to do it without boosters though, and there we go. That's how I beat it. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Realize you need to have a good strategy. And over 26 tries, I was able to really reassure myself that my strategy was good, because when I couldn't employ that strategy, things just failed miserably. So keep applying a good strategy, whether it's mine or your own, and then you can capitalize when that luck shows up on your board. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.